Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another political episode. So we just got new data, and very important data, of course. I wanted to point out before we actually get into the basis of this video. Trump is killing it in Pennsylvania. He is now leading according to Wikipedia. He's actually leading in every single aggregate poll, including the Hill, Silver Bulletin, 538. A liberal network is having Donald Trump lead by 0.3. It's not much, but compared to Wikipedia, it is amazing, because seeing how Wikipedia has to edit and all this stuff, and they have to do the math and all these said networks. I want to say that's an important thing too. Nevada is also in favor for Trump. Most of it is in for Trump. You'll see 538, and I'm not as surprised. Is still hoping that it's going to Harris. But most of the said aggregate polling is saying that Trump's going to win the said state. In Michigan, you'll see Harris still holds, but I doubt she does, because they'll have to redo the math, because we have the three set of polls that came in favor for Donald Trump here, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm only thinking, hey, what if Donald Trump carries more of these polls? I wonder, like, all the way to election day. It definitely can happen. But let's see. There's New Hampshire, which also went a poll, very first poll, by the way, since 2021, where Donald Trump is defeating Kamala Harris in a poll. This is from the Pre-Econs and Analytica, and I don't really take this poll for granted, mainly because this poll is technically doesn't really include a margin of error, but you'll see it is added in the roster. Despite that, you'll see it dipped down. It was originally 6 point. Harris is now leading in average by 4.6, and that's horrible, because then again, if you come to think about it, this state is a huge icon for white, Caucasian, non-college graduate voters. Usually these people, go to school in Boston. So New Hampshire does have their share of college students, but when it comes to the low tax, gun owning citizen in New Hampshire, which dominates New Hampshire, who do you think who they're going to choose? Kamala Harris, who has a history of taxing the rich, or just taxing everyone in general and taking away everyone's guns, or Donald Trump, who gives people tax breaks and cutting taxes, along with guaranteeing the Second Amendment right, something that New Hampshireites love and want. So I would say New Hampshire's in the ball game. Ideally, I do think we're going to have to try New Hampshire a little harder, though, basically because they do have cities like, like Concord, and along with other said big iconic cities. They're not big, of course, it's New Hampshire, but then again, they are some sort of strongholds, and it was because of those cities that is the reason why Trump lost in 2016. But we will have to perform a Sununu performance, and I would like to see that. But I just wanted to point that out, because that's not actually, New Hampshire is not what we're talking about today, and I don't think we're doing a video on New Hampshire. But let's take a look at polling, and this is specifically first off in Arizona. So Arizona early vote update. This is from Red Eagle, so all credits, snapshots are from him. Yes, Republicans have gained 127,000 votes, okay? Huge amount of votes in Arizona. And there's a reason, and I have been praying all year for this, and I'm very giddy and happy that Arizonans are finally listening to me, and I know they're not listening to me, really. They're just, as you know, common sense, because this proves that our country's not dumb, our people are not dumb, they're smart, because they realize Maricopa County, we can't rely on them, okay? Maricopa County, can't rely on their voting, etc. So they came out and voted early. So 678K is currently, Republicans are currently leading an early vote. 7 days out, of course, this marks 1 week, guys, 1 week. And during this time, Democrats were leading by 99K in 2020. In 2022, Democrats were leading by 23K. And looking at Arizona, we take a look at, let's see here. I mean, they're already getting the election maps out. Look at that. Which is amazing. My goodness, Trump is leading by 2.1. And if we take out Cook Political, I think a 2.1 victory for Trump would initially mean that Maricopa County would flip. Do I still have doubts of Maricopa County? Yes, I do. But I don't think those doubts are as big as they were, seeing how Republicans are coming out in mass in Maricopa County. They're coming out in droves. So we can guarantee, it's going to look like something like this. And really, the question is Maricopa County going for Trump or is it going for Harris? So we really do not know. It's honestly tossed up. But if polls are correct, Donald Trump wins by 2.1. What would that look like? All right, this is what I think would look like. All right, let's see, 62. And honestly, third parties, I do include third. Well, actually, I do include third parties technically, because ideally and realistically, third parties, and this is an election where third parties are crucial. I mean, Jill Stein's running in this election. She does take votes. But so, yes, I'm going to give Democrats a third party 2 here. Okay. All right, you'll see it went from a 2-point Democrat win in Maricopa County to a 0.6. So yes, white non-college graduates do dominate Maricopa County. So that is a perfect group to try to appeal to. I'm going to wait on the white college graduate. Actually, let's go to Nevada, because I might actually go ahead and dump it down to 47. Okay. Yeah. At this rate, Trump is leading by 2.3. Something close like that. What about 87% African American? $87, $86. I would say 84 would be a fair percentage of amount to give towards Trump. So 13% of African American support. Then we have the Hispanic vote. Oh, it's going to drop at mass. It could. I would say 59, 58%. That's what Nevada is kind of saying. I would say that's more ideally and realistically the expectation. Actually, we got to go back to Arizona. We're going to give African American 1 point. Give a little 2 point. There we go. Hispanic and Latino, a 3-point win. Honestly, yeah, this is a little too much, and we're going to have to edit this, but Asian. Okay, what's Asian look like? All right, 57%. Maybe drop it to 54%. I don't know if that's a little too much, but that seems compromisable, seeing that Asians used to dominate the Republican Party at one point in the 90s. But yes, this looks like a 4.1 victory, but we want a 2.1 victory. And that's why I'm going to say, let's give the college students 50. let's switch it around. 50% for the college students, 47%. Yeah, it's close. Pretty close. Let's see. All right. We turnout went to 86%, and it still remains the same. It's very extremely close in said Maricopa. Just 0.1% Trump victory. But this is what I would say. This is what it looks like. We can project that Donald Trump has retaken Maricopa County after months. And I mean, like, we gave Maricopa County to Harris in September. So after, I would say, almost, 2 months of Democrat domination in this said county. So that's pretty good. We can get rid of Arizona. Nevada is next. And you'll see, in 2020, you'll see Democrats were leading by 40K. All right? That decreased by a lot in 2022 by Democrats 13K. And now Republicans are leading by 40K, the same amount as Democrats in 2020. It completely reversed. And you're going to see here continuous, and it's going to continue, it's continuously counting, continuing to count, as you should probably know. And yes, the Democrats are desperate. They know they're in trouble because I can't say they're Democrats. They could be just agents of chaos on meth. But you'll see just they're idiots. We can't just assume that they're migrants or something. There's no real evidence that comes out with some sort of statements like that. But yes, we can agree agents of chaos are trying to disrupt the election results. And you'll see there's an idiot that decided to burn a it's not just, as you know, boxes were destroyed in Washington and Oregon. This is just frustrating, absolutely frustrating, and it's just pure cope. You'll see there's idiots that will try to affect the outcome of our said election. In Clark County, actually, hang on. Clark County. I think, was it in Nevada? Because I don't know if it's the Clark County in Washington or the Clark County in in Nevada. But all I know is that's why I'm like, okay, let's talk about the ballot burning since it's in Clark County. But I'm not necessarily, they haven't really clarified which Clark County we're talking about. Let's see. And I mean, it's just Washington and Oregon. Then again, this is Washington. I believe it's Clark County, Washington. I'm okay. I don't want to make this sound like that. It's fine now because it definitely isn't fine. They are directly interfering with election results, but it would be more damaging if it was in Nevada. Okay, Clark County has a lot of Republicans, and not because that is why Nevada is so tossed up. It's a Democrat county, but then again, it's compatible because there's a lot of Republicans, and not to mention a lot of diverse groups that have defected to Trump. So just a little better turnout in Clark County could give us the election in Nevada. So honestly, that, as I feel, I'm more grateful that it happened. I'm not even grateful that this happened at all, but thankfully it was in a blue state. Washington, a state that Kamala Harris is going to win regardless. So yes, false alarm. So yeah, there are people that are desperate. They are desperate. They want to interfere on the outcome of our election. And just so you know, they're just agents of chaos. They are agents of chaos. They care nothing. And just, it's Portland, duh. Portland has a lot of Marxists, and they don't believe in democracy. You vote for the guy they hate, they'll burn your ballot. They don't care. They really don't care. So let's take a look at Nevada. Donald Trump leads in Nevada. Actually, is he? Oh, yes, 0.3. He's leading in Nevada. Here's the change. You'll see colors change a little bit. 6.2 in Yuma County. 10 point, and that's honestly amazing in Yuma. So let's take a look at Nevada. So Nevada, you'll see, we got mainly these counties. It's just Washoe County, that is just too close to call. It's just tossed up, but I being common sense wise, I think it's going to go for Harris. Just simply because this is what the polls are saying. Trump 0.3. So that I feel nothing's really going to change in regards to that. But let's see. What the white non-college graduate increases by, let's just say 61. Okay. It dropped down to 1 point. It was originally 2 points. But okay. 0.7. White college graduate, we're going to leave that alone right now, for now. African American vote's going to go down maybe 82%. The gap of margin, 15%. Hispanic and Latino vote. Well, let's just give her 55% of the vote. Okay, now it's starting to look like our prediction. We might have to readjust things a little bit, but we'll see. 4%. And of course, there's the Asian vote. And that, I would say, hangs in the balance, 51%. Maybe 45. Okay, so it's 1 point. Okay, so if I increase like 49% to 48%, this is what it would look like, a 0.4. Actually, we're looking for a 0.3. My bad. And we're supposed to... Hispanic. Okay, wait, we just had it. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, this is what it would look like compared to this map. Nothing really, actually it changes because this is a Democrat victory, Republican victory, and it's all in Clark County and Washoe County. You'll see Clark is getting a little lighter. Washoe is a little lighter. That's what contributes to a Trump victory. So yes, Washoe, I had a good feeling, would remain Democrat here. Looking at more news, you'll see breaking out of Pennsylvania. You'll see Republicans have just halted the Democrat firewall growth today and out-requested Democrats again for mail-in ballots. So the new requests, Republicans lead by request by 20,548. Okay? That's a lot. Democrats with 12,580. And for something like Kamala Harris, right? This hip-hop pop star we're supposed to treat her like. This huge, big star. You would think Democrats would be fawning over her. They would be super, and this isn't looking like what everyone was trying to make it look like in July and August. It really doesn't. We have these Gen Z women, they're fawning. And they're just starstruck over Kamala Harris, and you got only 12,000 requests. And Republicans are beating you by 9,000, 8,000 requests. That's ridiculous. You got ballot returns. Dems, 30,737. Republicans, 30,050. Interesting. What's the current situation in Pennsylvania, you may ask? Well, a lot has changed. We can definitely say that Pennsylvania, Erie, and Northampton County have landed back into Trump's column. And that's thanks to a couple polls here from the Insider Advantage, along with the Atlas Intel, most accuratest poll, by the way, showing a 3-point win for Donald Trump. And I want to believe Atlas Intel hasn't predicted. Oh, yeah, they have. Never mind. Atlas Intel in October predicted a Democrat victory. No, never mind. No, I'm wrong. Atlas Intel predicted a Trump victory. In beginning of October this month. So what it's looking like, 60%. I would leave, let's just say, 62% for now. We might increase the college voters to put some order, like some order into this thing. 62. Okay, this is what it looks like, a 1.1 victory. Let's see. College voters, we're going to wait on that. African American, I'm saying, goes down probably 87. 86 seems more reasonable to me. 2% for the gap, so we have a 12 percentage. All right, 64% Hispanic. Maybe 60%. Now Trump's leading by a 2.1. Let's see, 61% for Asian. All right, 2.3, and we're going to change that. By the college voters. Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like. 0.4 for Trump. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Comparing the two, you'll see there's a difference when it comes to, like, Bucks County is getting more lighter. It's 3.3 for Harris, while it was 4.4 for Harris prior. You'll see Monroe County got more compatible, while it wasn't before. Yeah, and really Erie and Northampton, like I've said, they're the bellwether counties in Pennsylvania that really do decide the outcome of elections in Pennsylvania. So this is what I'm thinking it looks like. And then we got Michigan. And we'll talk about Michigan. All right. In Michigan, Trump is, let's just say, doing good there. But really, it should be 0. It's 0.6 for Harris is ridiculous. After we have tons of polls here, and it's the last Harris win was the Susquehanna polling and research poll. That was totally out of the margin of error, saying that Kamala Harris was going to win by 5. Okay? Same deal with these polls. CES, YouGov, no margin of error. Quinnipiac, this could possibly be the reason why it's 0.6 still. But yeah. We're going to go ahead and move on. Let's see. Michigan. And we'll see. Looking at the information we got here. Getting rid of Pennsylvania. GOP surges in Michigan early voting. The GOP areas saw a massive increase in ballot returns compared to the Democratic areas, which is absolutely amazing. GOP counties have the highest return rates. Democratic ones have the lowest. And this is a good thing, by the way. This is good. We want higher return rates to get the ballot returned. So this is what... This is a 2-point win for Harris, and we're trying to implicate a Harris win, but not by the extent that she's used to getting. 3 points. She's leading by 0.5. That's close to what we are trying to prove, and that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's going to look like this. Ideally. But let's leave college voters. 87 probably for African American. To Hispanic. A 3 point. Yeah, this still looks the same, by the way, so it can still look like this. This is a 0.5 Trump victory. Now it's a tie. Barely. What a tight election. But three. Okay, this is 4. Okay. We moved each bar a little bit. Let's see. Well, no, that's a little too... We just got it. There we go. 72. We lowered it from 73 to 72. This is what a Harris victory would look like. I mean, likely what the polls are saying. Trump takes Saginaw and Muscogin counties, those bellwether counties here. Yeah. Eaton 0.8, 3.2. But yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Whoops. But yes. Okay. So that pretty much concludes our video today. Oakland. But yes. This is what we're kind of thinking it looks like. I'm kind of thinking it looks like this too, to be honest. That would be my prediction, personal prediction. So, yeah. Oops, we got this county here too. And that county is going to Harris by 8.8. Okay. So, what do you guys think? We got Trump 156 counties and Kamala Harris with 26 counties. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.